Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you are listening to us. And thank you very much for being part of this community of material business by Infinity Growth. My name is Monica Hernandez, and I'm your host. And I am very, very thankful for you to be listening or watching us and following us. It is really my pleasure to be doing this interviews. Today we have a really special guest, Dr. Suzan. Thank you so much for coming into the podcast and being with us today.
Thank you, Monica, for inviting me for this podcast. It's an honor to be with you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's wonderful. I'm going to allow myself to read your bio because it is very interesting. And as a matter of fact, today we are starting the section that is going to be dedicated to a lot of the things that we talk about a lot in the podcast, which is sustainability, circular economy. How do we do to contribute to this change that we so want, and then start doing things in a better way? So it is, you are the first panelist that is going to come in opening this section. Thank you very much.
Most welcome. Thank you.
So, Dr. Suzan Shahin is an environmentalist and horticultural scientist. She is an assistant professor and head of the Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center at the Al Quwain University. She is an active researcher and multidisciplines and pioneer in essential oils with cited publications in prestigious journals in the field. Dr. Shahin is well known for her green initiatives related to natural conservation and natural-based solutions to cope with climate change implications. She is a UAE chapter leader for Women in Renewable Energy, WIRE, a member of the Sustainable Use and Livelihood Specialist Group at the International Union for Conservation Nature, IUCN, and a member in the research clusters of the Ministry of Climate Change Environment in UAE. She's also a social media influencer with views above 300K, with her social media accounts are followed by more than 6K people. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you for this introduction and pleasure to speak with you about sustainability development goals. And I believe that the discussion will be more oriented to SDG 4, which is the quality education. So to say the truth, I wanted this podcast to be fluent. That's why we didn't actually decide what would be the questions, what would be the answers. We want the discussion to be flow. And that's how, inshallah, the impact will be as we wish. So we want the discussion to be from the heart to the people, so it will be delivered.
And that
So
is
from where to start, Monica? From where to start when we are speaking about SDG 4?
Absolutely. And thank you for that clarification. A lot of people that come to the podcast, they ask me to have the questions beforehand to be really prepared. But I really like when people, like you said, you know what, let's just dive into it and then speak by my heart and then just let's do it. It is the first time that I met you and I saw you speaking on that conference with so much passion about it. I said, I need to talk to her. I need to, we have that commonality. So definitely something that comes into place. So thank you for being so spontaneous and then being here today talking from your heart and then in things that really, really are interesting. So tell us a little bit more about yourself. How did you end up looking for SDG number 4? What is that you like doing while working in SDG number 4?
Okay, so I would like to appreciate the introduction that you provided. Basically, I'm assistant professor working at Umm Al Quwain University, so I'm educator. And because of that, I'm really interested in SDG 4, which is equality education. Generally speaking, yeah, I'm interested in all SDGs, being environmentalist. So I will not speak more about myself. This is enough what you mentioned, but let's dig into that topic, the quality education, which means a lot to me as an educator who respects herself and really passionate about creating a change in the community from the education perspective. And you know, Monica, when we are speaking about education, we are speaking about um, the the starting point of all job opportunities in the market. We in the education, we are feeding the job market. This is a reality, right? Because the students, they are starting their journey with us as educators from the schools and then the higher education. So the responsibility is really big. And equality, everyone is speaking about equality. But I want in this podcast to give like special insights to the listeners to speak about topics related to this aspect that they may not hear others speaking about. So I don't want to speak about statistics, facts, and so on, but instead of that, let's speak about stories. Let's speak about insights from the heart of the universities, from the heart of the lecturers, and some insights from lecturer who spent more than 10 years now in this industry. So let's start speaking about the sectors of the education and the educational system, let's say. So basically, if we want to highlight the main aspects of this of the educational process, so we will say we have the educators, myself and my colleagues, and we have also the receiver of the service, the students. And within between, we are all working under the umbrella of educational institution. So when we are speaking about quality, we are speaking about equality under this umbrella. What's going on? How you can maintain the quality, the sustainable quality for the educator, and from the perspective of the students, because they are receiving the service, and within between, what's the duty of the institution, because we are all working under this main aspect. So I'm really excited to speak about different topics from this perspective. And you know, speaking about equality, this is not an easy matter when we are really digging for action oriented and we are looking for creating change. Equality, Monica, is more than paperwork. It's more than reports or standards that we meet. It's beyond that. And this is really making me all the time passionate about creating equality in the educational sector. From my humble job, how I'm going to create quality education for my students, for my colleagues, for my institution. And the moment I become influencing others to do similar job, this moment I feel like, you know, you gave me like $1 million. This is my success. This is the success. This is the glory moment to me. Um, and you know, when we speak about education, um, I remember, Monica, when I was small in the school, I used to hear from different teachers when they are angry of us. I wish you become a teacher or educator in the future. Also, I grow with having in mind that becoming educator, it's a tough work, it's boring, it's a headache, it's time consuming, it's not enjoyable. Um, and I grow with this in my unconscious. And when I graduated from the university, I was looking for a work, and it happened that I had the chance to have job opportunity as science teacher in the school. And to say the truth, Monica, I was afraid because of these backgrounds, the voices I had
Of course.
of becoming educator. This is like, oh my God, now my life will become miserable. And then, like, surprise happened. I felt like, oh my God, you know, when you feel that you are created for this,
Mhm.
this happened with me. So I felt, oh, so why I heard this stuff from the teachers? What do you think? What do you think? What was the reason?
I think people speak from their own experiences, and
Exactly.
if they don't really like what they are doing,
This is
they
the point.
start planting seeds in people's minds. And what you have said is so important, because we do have a responsibility. And I keep saying this, we are responsible, and we are responsible to educate, and especially educators that have the opportunity to be in front of younger minds. Everything that they say, everything that they do, there is a lot of eyes and a lot of conscious minds looking at them and following them. So it's really a responsibility. So if they don't like it, obviously the projection of the energy that they do is not the best. And it goes
Yeah.
with anything, right? It's just that in this field it's a little bit more delicate, because you have a lot of younger minds that are shaping. So how are you shaping those minds? And how are you motivating those little hearts to become their best?
Okay. So actually, I I think the first step for that is to be myself, and whatever I say, I have to do. I have to
Absolutely.
be a role. Yeah, I have to be a role model
Mhm.
for my students. So to inspire them, really, I have to be myself, and I have to do and follow what I advise them to do. You know, Monica, when, for example, you hear a doctor speaking, smoking is bad for health, smoking is going to cause these harmful illnesses, and then you see him or her smoking. Oh my God. Okay, I totally agree that it's his um, freedom, and he is a human being, or she is a human being. She has the right to do what she wants to do. But if we become realistic, and if we become what we say, what we advise, if we can influence ourselves and affect our decisions, then only we can affect others. How I'm going to influence others stop smoking while I cannot do it. I cannot. So basically, my even my voice is not convincing. My message is not convincing. That's how I'm not going to influence others. So um, I think maybe I answered your question. Yeah.
Absolutely, you do. And it is exactly what I think we should do. Like we should be who we are saying we are. And um we should become that person that we wish, right? So I always say you need to become the change you so want in the world. everyone wants wonderful things, and who doesn't want this, and who doesn't want sustainability to work? Well, what are you doing, like, from this place right now? What are you doing to influence and then to make it around you? So thank you very much for all your efforts, because that has a ripple effect, like you mentioned, not only with your students, but with people that are around you, other educators, even the administrative folks around you. And like, it becomes energetically, you are influencing other people, and that is very important.
Thank you, Monica, and would like here to add, it's really fine to be vulnerable in front of students. For example, if I am saying, for example, telling the students, eat healthy, be healthy, and so on, and for myself, I'm trying. So be honest with the students. Tell them, by the way, if there is any, let's say, any work on progress happening, and I'm working hard to achieve that best version of myself, this will inspire the students more than if I tell them I'm already this person. If I'm telling them, okay, I'm in the journey of changing, and I'm taking you with me in the journey of changing. We want all to change together for the best of our life, our body, our future. I believe this is more appreciated. This will be more appreciated and more influencing and inspiring. So even for me, Monica, even if I'm doing, let's say, things that are not ideal, this is actually real life. We are not ideal people, but we are trying, and this is the honesty that we are keep trying. So even if we are in a stage that we are doing really good sustainable behaviors or good healthy behavior, but always there are more and more targets to hit.
Mhm.
So it's fine to be transparent with the students. This will influence them best, I believe.
I think so too.
Yeah, and some educators, they think, no, if I will say this, my image will be affected. They will not trust me. No, they will trust you, because how your image will be when they will see you, for example, eating junk food. Let's say you are telling eat healthy, and then they see you frequently eating junk food. This is something that you will be feel shame of. But be true with them. I know, guys, that this is difficult. I'm facing the same issue, because junk food is really delicious and it's really crispy and so on. You share with them, like, I'm with you on board. I'm not from another planet. I'm doing some mistakes, but I'm trying. So yeah.
That is a really good point that you're making. Do you have, like, how do you achieve that? Like, how can you be so authentic? Because for sure, being a leader myself for so many years, it takes a lot of self-work, and it takes a lot of, barriers to jump. What is your tip? What can you tell other educators, other people that are perhaps thinking on, okay, I want to do that, but how is that you are in this place? What is one tip there, or some tips that you want to share?
Okay, to say thank you for this wonderful question. Um, to say there are different tips, but if I want to say one, I will say the thirsty for enhancement, being feeling like you want more and more better version of yourself. You are thirsty for learning new stuff, for discovering new stuff. And Monica, this will lead you to discover more and more about yourself.
Mhm.
It's like it's like personal discovery journey. So when I'm trying to learn new stuff, I ask myself why I'm doing that. So the why is have high weight in my life. Why I'm doing this, why I'm teaching my students, why and why. And the answer for why is the reason why I wake up every day seeking for knowledge, feeling thirsty for development. So professional development and the continuous education, the continuous learning, it never ends. And to say the truth, Monica, before months, we had a workshop in my university, and one of the colleagues, he told me he was obviously not satisfied about having a workshop. He was like, it's obvious that he is not comfortable to have workshops and to learn a new stuff. Because some people they will not have curiosity. I don't know why. At a specific age, they feel it's done. What I learned. Now I don't want to learn anything. It's the moment for harvesting. But come on, are you going to be sustainable if you are harvesting based on what you have? You have to keep cultivating in order to have new harvests. Otherwise, you are not sustainable in what you are doing. So what he said, I was looking for the workshop. Oppositely, he. So he told me, you are lucky because you are not in my age. So you are passionate about learning. But for me, no. Time is over. Oh my God. For me, okay, I ask myself, am I going to say this when I will reach his age? And I answered honestly. I was honest with myself. I felt no. I was curious all the time when I was 10 years old, 20, and same now. Same thirsty for knowledge, same curiosity. And I predict I will stay same because I want more and more best for my future and more for my life. So why some people they feel that age is a barrier? Age can stop me from educating myself or continuing the educational journey. If I have this belief that done, I learned, I'm now a doctor, done. If I'm having this mindset, I'm telling and delivering message to my students that after graduation, guys, you are done with education. Bye bye education. No need for continuing the education. And this is not the truth. We need to continue education. The future is really challenging, and we believe that it's obvious. The job market is really becoming more and more competitive. So this message is not going to work with the students if they will have this belief that some of us will have. It's at the end of the story. It's not going to positively affect development and the prosperity of our future world and generation. There will be obviously no sustainability at all level, no sustainability of success, no sustainability of even um, knowledge and productivity. It all started from education. And if I'm thirsty for knowledge, I will also separate this positive flow to others, that they will have also the same passion to continue. She is learning, she is up to date, she is improving. I want also to be like her. And this is another thing, Monica, I'm doing now. I had a meeting before a couple of days and I was sharing a research topic. And I I I was really glad to see that the topic inspired my colleagues who are from other topics to do new research projects for themselves. So, when I'm doing this and see these results, I feel that I'm in the right track. I'm I'm influencing my students, my colleagues. I'm really in the right track, and the reason of that, I'm the person who is doing what I'm loving. I'm in the right place, and I remember before less than 10 years, I had a chance to have one person from higher administration to attend one of my lectures. So he told me, Susan, you seems created to be educator. So I was like, I never thought about this before. And even if I thought about it, it was not strong. But when you hear a person with a strong position telling you this, you feel, oh, so I'm really working why all that is to create a change, to create a change that is for the sake of not only my humanity, my students, not only for the sake of the community, my community, but for the sake of a human being generally. Generally.
I love it. I love it because that is exactly before being anything, before being engineers, educators, parents, before being anything, we are human beings. And if we indeed, like you are rightly saying, if we want to be sustainable as individuals, as a community, as a country, as anything, we need to be, uh, influenced in the right way. So you have mentioned, and I have written here, 3 words and that have been consistently coming out. So one of them is motivation. The second one is authenticity. And the third one is vulnerability. So I think that when you merge all those 3, then you have a really good recipe to help you, being the person that you want to be. You are authentic, you speak from your heart, you are doing what you say, what you're doing. At the same time, that same energy motivates people around you, and then it normalizes vulnerability. We all are, again, humans. We all
Yeah.
have flaws, and your desire to be better, it is nothing to be ashamed of. It's the opposite. Is like you said, inviting others to go with you in this journey makes them part of what we want, the community, yourself, and everything. So we come with everyone, and then we hopefully get together in a better space. So that is really awesome. I just wanted to summarize because I have been taking notes, and those 3 things came up more and more. So that is really fantastic. So what do you think are the biggest challenges and opportunities when we speak about SDG number 4, which is quality of education, and especially from your perspective in UAE?
Okay. The challenges. Let's speak first about the challenges. And okay, this is a big question. This is a big question. The challenges, Monica. See, I will not speak about the challenges from the perspective, the common perspective, but I will try to hit some other aspects of the challenges. For the quality education, Monica, um, I think that the education nowadays, see, really, there is big effort done. To say the truth, big effort done in order to make sure that quality education is delivered. And for that sake, you will hear so many institutions, they are targeting to get accreditation, to get the specific, equality standards. But, Monica, quality is beyond reports to be submitted. Quality beyond, let's say, what you mentioned in your CV, or what you mention um, in a meeting. Measuring quality is really difficult. Um, Although there are different indicators, and although the institutions, they are trying to meet these standards, quality standards, but all the time I ask myself if the quality is on paper only, or it's a reflection of reality. And the worst case scenario, if you give attention and the full attention to writing the quality on the paper, but you don't give attention to what's going on inside the classroom, what's going on with the student life, and how they are really affected from the educational deliverables. So I keep asking myself, and let me share with you this story. Imagine, for example, an educator who is doing a great job. He is taking care of the education, not from the perspective of knowledge, let's say, delivering, but from the perspective of application. And he or she is really passionate about making the students apply the knowledge and gaining skills. Imagine if this educator who is doing this great job, and then let's say he should submit a report. And because he have many things to mention in that report, he didn't submit the report on time. He submitted next day, let's say. And then the line manager said that this is not acceptable. You submitted after the deadline by hours, basically. And
You froze for a little bit.
yeah. Do you think, Monica, that this educator will be comfortable to continue doing what he is doing? He will, I believe, review his priorities, because what he or she did in the classrooms, what all efforts done, the life changing, that the stories that the students mentioning, if, for example, all this is not taken in consideration, and just because the submission of a report was just after the deadline by hours, and then warning letter. So what is the consequences of this? I believe that the decision makers in the educational institutions should seek for integrated equality. So delivering and submitting reports on time, of course, this is really important, but there are different parts of the story. You cannot rely just on just one aspect and ignore many things, because this is a message for educator to start review the priorities. And the priority here, okay, I see what is the priority of the institution. They need submission of reports. They need submission of based on deadlines. That's it. Nobody cares about what I'm doing in the class. Nobody cares about the successful stories that happening with the students. So I believe that there are different responsibilities. And, you know, the decision makers and the people who have the authority and the power in the academic institutions should be flexible and should be aware about the real indicators of equality, not focusing only submission of materials or reports, or no, having like maybe new indicators that measure the things that is difficult to be measured based on conventional indicators. So the challenge of how we can how we can achieve real equality, not because we have a specific accreditation, but real equality. Like for example, the graduates from specific university, they are creating and making real job and excellent job in the market. These graduates from that particular university, they are outstanding in performing tasks and meeting, let's say, specific outcomes. So the quality issue, the reality behind the quality issue, I believe this is a big challenge. And another challenge, actually, there are different challenges, but for the sake of time, let me speak about, um, Monica, when the person, when especially the educator, when the person is an educator and he is just performing a job. Education, and when we speak about equality education, cannot suit this equation that I'm performing a duty, because this duty affecting all the life of of the individuals in the community. So I believe when any person want to become an educator, teacher or lecturer or assistant professor, there should be specific criteria. And in that criteria, the vision and mission of the person should be matching with the vision and mission of the educational process. If this match is not existed, I will invite that person honestly to seek for another industry to work in, because education is not a business. It's not a business. It's not um, it's not a normal job. This job has so many weight, ethical weight, moral weight. So it cannot be another normal job. But to say the truth, Monica, I see in my life different people who are performing the job. That's why they are not influencing others. That's why the students are not gaining the outcomes that they deserve to have. And that's why at the end we see and we find that the education equality is not in place, because the educators are not the right ones to do it, to do the job. But at the same time, Monica, the institutions, the academic institutions, should reward actually the educators. And here, let's speak about the salaries, the salary issue. In different countries, to say the truth, educators are not the people who paid the highest payment. Maybe it's with an average or below the average. But these people, they are creating the change, the right change in the community. I think now, see, when we are in this age, from time to time, you can recall some stories from the childhood and from the school times, right? So who was in that story? The educator or the teacher. So the institutions, the whole educational institutions and process should find a way to reward actually the educators. Not only based on the salaries, but also tapping other aspects. The mental health. The mental health of educators. Let's say if the educator is under stress from different perspective, and he is not comfortable, and he feel like he's a person who can be dismissed from the job all the time. If you didn't do this job, you are going to be fired. You are if he mentally feel like powerless, how he is going to make students feel powerful? If the mental health, if your mental health is not a priority for your line manager, how you think that you are going to perform your duty? So this is another duty for the institutions to try um, to take care of the mental health, to give more flexibility to especially educators and the team who's working with the educators, because here magic is created actually. The graduates, who are the graduates? Our own son, our own daughter is right. They are actually the receiving the service of education. We are not speaking about students from another planet. We are speaking about our families. Yeah, the future generations. So mental health, unfortunately, for some people, for some managers, it's not priority. What I need from you, submit to me deliverables, submit reports, do the task, and your mental health can be priority or cannot, based on the manager. So if you are lucky, you will have this bonus, but it's not a bonus actually. It's not a bonus.
No, it's a human right.
To be fair, in the UAE, Monica, there is excellent effort done. We see recently different aspects. It's supported. For example, nowadays we are recording this wonderful podcast, and we are in Ramadan. So from the country, they decided that the educational sector will have a Friday off. So we will have like 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays during Ramadan. I mean, there's really support. They are trying to give um, a special place and a special care for education. And amazing efforts is done, to say the truth. But we are ambitious. We want more and more, and we are discussing like what more and more can add value. And the main objective at the end is the students and their future, which is going to shape our future, everyone's future, the humanity future. We want all to
Absolutely.
be, yeah, we want to be in a better world, better sustainable world. So yeah.
Absolutely. And I think once we understand that, and you have touched so many important, and everything that you say is absolutely truth, is if we are shaping humans, we are not making, I don't know, chocolate or something else. It's like we are shaping our future as humans. We are shaping the people that are going to take care of us when we are older.
Exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
how are you uh, contributing to that? So definitely, and I appreciate that, UAE is doing a lot of efforts. Definitely, the mental health and what you have said about this is not just a task. This is just not something that I go punch and then work my 8 hours, punch back, and then go home. This is, like we said from the beginning, this comes with a responsibility, not only for yourself, but for like the rest of us as a community, as a country, as a That's a human race. So it is definitely important. We are almost at the end of the podcast. Time has flown so fast. Maybe you want to give a message to the audience that is listening to us and that is, watching us. What would you like to say to them?
Okay, good question. Okay, see, for example, in the UAE, this year is the year of sustainability, 2023. So I would like you to take the chance, Monica, to invite every person who's listening to this podcast to take care of sustainability, to practice sustainability at our life level. See, sustainability is not something that I hear on the news or I hear just or read in newspapers or social media. This is something that I have to perform on daily matter, on daily basis. So I have to try to be sustainable. And one important aspect for being sustainable is being sustainable at the level of health. And when I say sustainable from the health perspective, so I would say healthy body, healthy mind. So yeah, we have to take care about what we hear, control what we think, and education is a key actually in all this. Education is a beautiful light that can always take care of our mind, of our soul, body. So I would advise everyone to give attention to their sustainable body, mind. Then I will be um, I will be happy to see people having sustainable life at all aspects, and then only we will have sustainable communities. So it will not start from outside. It will start from my own life. So I keep telling my students, see, no one will change your life until you change it by your hand. And to do that, in most of the cases, or okay, it happened that when we are teaching the students, we tell them with the up-to-date knowledge. Okay, I wish that it's up-to-date knowledge, but how they see the link between the knowledge and my feelings, my beliefs. If I can convince the students to not have the knowledge only, but to connect it to the feelings, then only they can do it. Because in reality, the actions will be derived from knowledge, feelings. It will happen. It will happen then. So when we are speaking about quality education and sustainability, I believe that what I highlighted at the end are key factors for this. Sustainability should be starting from the individual life, and to have sustainable life, we have to have sustainable health. To have sustainable health, we have to have sustainable thoughts, mind, and this is all starting from education. And to have quality education, it should touch new dimensions beyond knowledge. Knowledge changing the attitudes by touching the feelings, then only magic can happen. Real results can happen. Then we can say, oh, we have quality education. That changed everyone's life for the better.
Beautiful closure. I really appreciate that. And then being able to, I believe the only way we can influence and create that ripple effect is if that really comes from a place from your heart, and then if you believe in it. And to believe in it, you have to live it, you have to be it, and to be it, you have to connect it. So you have to be careful to what you say, like I said before, to yourself. What are you saying to yourself? How are you treating yourself? How are you? Let me just close this with a little story that I heard the other day, and perhaps you can use it if you feel like in the future. When you are going with a friend, and then the friend picks you up in the car. So I am picking you up, Dr. Suzanne, and I come, and then you come into my car, and my car is spotless. It's super clean. It doesn't have any, dust or any. It's super clean outside and inside. Like how do you treat that car? You're like, okay, I'm going to behave. I'm not gonna throw my garbage here because this car, she takes care of the car. I feel that. Now, if I'm coming and picking you up and then my car is full of trash, I have bottles of water, I have, the fries, leftovers and packages, and then tissues here and there, is all dirty. You don't mind putting your feet over this chair, and then if your shoes are a little dirty, it doesn't matter because it won't add a little bit of dirt to the car. It's the same with yourself, right?
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
you treat yourself, the way you treat yourself, you're teaching others how they should treat you.
Yeah. Yes. I totally agree. Yeah.
So it is a beautiful analogy that I read the other day, and I was like, oh my God, this is so on point. How are you projecting that treatment of yourself will determine how people treat you. So
Exactly.
definitely.
Yeah. So that's why educators, they have to respect themselves. They have to reward themselves, not wait others to do it. So when you respect yourself, you will treat students how not actually to respect you, but to respect themselves. So
Absolutely.
in the future, we will have graduates that respects their positions, respects their names, family names, countries. So we will have a community that respect every person. Yeah, this is actually what we want, and we
Definitely.
are in the right direction. We are in the right direction.
Absolutely. And with these spaces that we open up and then we speak about it, we are confirming that there is more from our side, I think, and then we can do good things if we can share, and then we can bring people are listening to us. So thank you so much for being here. It's been wonderful speaking with you. I for sure feel we need to keep on this discussion, and I will really like to invite everyone that is listening or watching us to keep on posted and then subscribe and send this to everyone that you think should be a receiver of the newsletter or the podcast, so we can create that ripple effect. And Dr. Susan, thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you here.
Likewise, thank you. I'm really glad to be with you, Monica. The way that you ask questions, it's really it has good energy, honesty. I can feel it, and whoever will listen to this podcast will feel the same. Thank you so much for having me with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and have a great evening.
Thank you. Likewise.